Welcome back once more to Flims, Switzerland, and the final day of the round robin. This is the World Junior Curling Championships 2014. We are in the very lovely Waldhaus Arena, and you will see it right there. And as I said, this is the final round robin game. We are going to give you the game between USA and Russia. You see the standings in the women's side after their round robin is finished. Korea and Canada are ready for the 1-2 page playoff game. Russia ready for the 3-4. They will play the winner between Sweden and Switzerland. We will have a tiebreaker tomorrow. The two teams played each other today. It was Sweden that won that game, which ensured them the tiebreaker. Bottom half of the women's standings, you see USA, Czech Republic and Scotland have secured their spot. Denmark will be going down to the European qualification, and so will Italy. And here you see the men's standings. Norway qualified already at 7-1, and then we have 5 teams: Canada, Italy, Scotland, Switzerland, and I believe also Sweden, fighting for playoff spots. Austria and Russia on 3 and 5, USA 2 and 6, and China would really like to get their first and what would be their only win of the championship. My name is Sara Karlsson, and I'm once again joined by the very lovely Sander Ralvåg. Sorry?
Thank you.
Let's listen into the Swedish national anthem.
We'll have the lineup for USA here. It's lead Kyle Lorvik. Second is the alternate player Alex Svensson comes on for this game. Third, Evan McCauley, and the team is skipped by Jake Vukic. Alternate for tonight's game is Luke Violet, that played second all the way through the week. Team coach Travis Wade.
And the lineup for Russia is lead Timur Gadzinkanov. Second, Dmitry Mironov. Skip and third is Arthur Ali. And fourth player is Sergei Glukov. Their alternate is Alexander Kuzmin and team coach Vasily Gudin.
And I think we're going to hear the Star Spangled Banner in honor of the US team, as they're also being honored. 10 teams, 9 draws. Means we get a double here in the last one. Just like in the women's draw earlier. Just a few 7 years for the teams. Now, I'm interested to see if the guys are going to sing along, knowing they're wearing their microphones.
I hope so.
We dared them to anyway.
Twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart we watched, who so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Well, I got to say, big props for Evan McCauley, the only one there to sing the song, and he ended up doing it pretty much alone. I thought he had a nice voice, although Jake Vukic is a bit of a coward. Hopefully he'll be show more balls in the game.
Sheet A, the yellow team Norway. Sheet B, the red team Sweden. Sheet C, the red team Scotland. Sheet D, the yellow team Canada. Sheet E, the red team USA.
So
there's 1 minute to read games. Please put down your
So there seems to be a technical problem with the scoreboards in the Waldhaus Arena. So I'm not sure if we're going to have a scoreboard to look at. We'll have to trust our graphics. I'll try to keep you updated. Back to the old pen and paper. Or maybe they're fixing it now. It seems. There we go. United States, Russia. That seems correct. And I think the US will have the last one advantage.
Yeah, it is Russia at the hack, so looks like they're getting ready to start. Yep, there you see, stone colors. USA will be playing red and they will have the hammer. Russia will play the yellow stones. And here is the Russian lead, Timur Garchikhanov.
5-6. 6.
Well, back end of this team, or at least Lukov and Artur Ali played the juniors last year, made it to the final, only losing out to Scottish Kyle Smith. Having quite been able to repeat the success with their two new players, and I guess it just had a lot of tight games.
Yeah, as we take a look at the American lead, Kyle Lorvik, we can tell you that because it's USA and China also in the bottom, the worst placed European teams will be Russia and Austria, so pretty much what happens this game, it's not really going to change the standings. It's Russia and Austria that are going down either way.
Does it not depend on the host for next season?
Well, of course, we do not know yet who's going to host the World Juniors next year, and the host nation, of course, will have a team in the championship.
Maybe we'll see the juniors in Innsbruck.
We might.
Or Sochi again.
We might just come back to Sochi and we'll see. Well, we won't see Glukov and these boys again because I believe some of them will be too old.
Well, I think we might see them again, but maybe not in the World Juniors.
No. No, definitely. I'm actually surprised to see them so low in the standings because I've been really impressed with the shots that they can make, and Glukov himself has been amazing from time to time.
Yeah, played really well against Italy. The game we had on our broadcast went into a second extra end, but Glukov did fail in the end there. Was able to secure the win in the extra. With a nose hit rolled out, we got a second extra end, and he had a really simple tap back to win. So he kind of fell apart when it really mattered, but he was making some great shots before that. So I'd put maybe Russia as favourites for this game, although there's both at both quite close in the standings.
Yeah, some really good setup play here though. And it's now time for Dmitry Mironov, the second for this Russian team, to play his first zone of the game. And because it's so close in the standings, do you want to tell us what other games are going on?
Yes, I'll do that. I'm just going to take a look at our American second for today. He's come off the bench to play this last game. Alex Fenson, who played the Worlds for USA last year. There's skip Corey Dropkin. And we're going to look at another freeze here. Alex Fenson, son of Pete Fenson, bronze medalist from Olympics in 2006. Yes, the other games. We have Italy playing Norway. Norway's on 1-2 page either way because they're 2 wins ahead of everyone. But Italy would surely like to win that game. Sweden is playing Switzerland, so that's going to be also very interesting. Scotland's playing China. Seems like maybe Scotland has the advantage there. China not really pulling out too many good performances this week. And the sheet next to us, we have Canada playing Austria. I would say Canada might be favourites here, but the Austrian boys have shown that they can play, picking up 3 wins. So can't be sure of anything really. It's been title week.
Yeah, there's been so many tight games. It's fun to see a lot of teams really getting better and the games getting closer at this level.
And we're guessing something we haven't been used to on our broadcast. We're getting a very interesting first end here with a lot of stones in play.
Yeah, we've pretty much seen blank first ends all the way through the World Juniors, or all the way through round robin. I guess, well, these 2 teams, none of them really have anything to lose, and but they still have some pride to play for, so might as well just go all in there.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Firm weight.
Entertain the crowds.
Nail it.
And entertain us.
Yeah, it's the most important thing. For me, anyway.
Good. 3 up.
So Alex Fenson want to
Peel the guard.
come past the guard, but I think he's going to peel it instead.
Guard up. That's fine. That works. Hung a bit straighter than I thought. You threw it perfect.
Some good feedback from the skipper though, telling him he threw it good.
I think I'll see a double here, maybe, from Russia. So, might see things really open up now after that guard's peeled off. You might see Russia play a double, and you might see the American team start doubling or trebling as well. As we see the Russian skip, Archer Ali, playing third this time. Not gonna make the double.
Oh, but they're sitting quite nice.
Yeah, it doesn't roll to the worst spot there. Lukic looking to come off the white yellow and roll in. It's going to be Evan McCauley for America. Next American idol.
Well, from what I could hear in the national anthem, I think so.
Makes a really nice shot here.
Yeah, great shot. I think that was aimed at me.
Yeah, you think so? I'm pretty sure it was at me actually. Maybe the American supporters up in the drafters here.
Sits his shooter really, really good.
Ты двойной хочешь?
Да. Сделал лучше, пускай лезет, бьет.
Бей.
Средний.
I think it's worth trying a double here. I'm not sure if the gap's there to maybe even spin through and get the third red.
А? Да, да, да.
Maybe they're just going for a double on the two reds on the right here.
Средний.
He is, and he's made it. Just spins that red one out.
I'm loving this first end, Xander.
Yep.
It's the best one we've seen all week.
There's only one lonely red in there. 3 yellows.
But the red one is not going anywhere.
You like doubling them? Your call. Just this. Okay. Normal. All right, normal way, guys. Hit that, get a little flop onto the other yellow.
I think it might be hard to flop in front of the other yellow without
Little out, little out, little out.
leaving that first one.
Hard. Hard. Yep. Real hard now.
I think they're going for the double here instead, though. A bit wide on line, coming out, and that's a good line call by Vukic.
There we go. Nice sweep, guys. As good as we can make it.
Yeah, really, really good shot. Now, it is Russia sitting shot, but USA with 2 stones in play. Glukov looking for the hit and roll to sit on top. Also want to be careful. There is a possibility or a risk of jamming this.
And even if you make the roll on top here, if you're ever just on a slight angle, I think USA can make play hit and lie too.
Yes.
Нет. Сам. Сам.
Легко.
Нет, 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 сам поднять.
Воу. Воу. Дима.
Дима.
Тип. Да, 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 да.
And
He makes it pretty good, but as I said, if you leave that on an angle, going to be able to hit here to lie two, USA.
it's such a good attempt. If that curls just a stone or half a stone more, it's
A little bit, yeah.
Rolls or curls a stone more?
rolls. Sorry.
The normal firm. Normal firm, roll it your way. We'd like to be even if we could. Yeah. We could just bump the top one, but. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We had a lot of stones to play, but we might even get a blank in here if Vukic leaves an easy double here.
Yep, line's good. Yep.
Not playing enormous weight on this one.
Hard line.
And it is the curly path. And this is starting to swing big.
Easy.
He's not going to be able to squeeze the yellow one out. So Russia just looking at playing the nose hit here. And they're going to be lying too. And with a nose hit, it's just going to leave a very steep double for Vukic. Canada scores 2 and the first 10 against Austria. Norway has blanked the first 10 against Italy.
Yes. Whoa.
And there's a few stones in play on the other games. We'll get back to you on those.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Want to get this on the nose to make sure that the angle is steep. He will get a roll instead.
Right there.
And
You like that?
I think there is a double there, but I don't think Vukic can throw
All you
too
have to
much
do is
weight,
move that one
because then he would roll out himself.
You guys like the nose run instead? You guys like the nose run instead, or just this? Might be hard to keep the shooter. It's hard to stick the shooter on this. Well, yeah. I think I like the nose run.
The nose?
I think I like this.
It's real thin, Jake.
That's real thin too.
At least with this, we can just hit this and sit for one.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit easier to get this, because you just need to move that. That's all you got to do.
We got that.
Yep.
Control.
Okay.
We just gotta move them. Control it. Yeah. It's gonna curl pretty good here, guys. Yeah.
Deciding not to go for the nose hit double. Looks quite tricky. Last one of the first end.
Just clean. Yep.
Kind of a complicated shot making its way down the ice for Vukic. Oh, and has he? He's curled too much, but gets a bit lucky and spills one yellow. And in the end, it's a steal of one for Russia.
Yeah, steal one for Russia. Also a steal of one for China against Scotland.
And as far as I can tell from the start of this game, we've got two teams that are really prepared to play. Some really good shots too in the first end.
Yeah, it was interesting, and I'd expect USA to put up the corner guard now.
Шесть надо, 6. Точно 7?
6. 5-6.
6, ребят, 6.
5-6.
Дима.
6.
Цып. Цып. Цып.
Line's great. Top four.
Little down.
Easy if you can.
Again, we might see some stones in play. Russia starts with a center guard, and come around is on its way, even though it looks like Macaulay and Fenson really is working.
We can raise it.
Bring this tight at least.
Oh, that's good. Leave it full.
So just leave it full open is quite a good tip. You don't want them staggered, because that would just be a huge advantage for Russia if they could draw around, but still a usable red one. Timur wanna get a good shot stone in there now.
Воу. Внимательно, может, подсядем.
Да, подсаживайся потихоньку. 4 фута.
Внимание. Цып.
Вес сам.
Сережа.
Вес сам. Вес Т+.
Ты плюс, да?
Плюс, да.
Точно ты плюс?
Нет.
Серега.
makes a good one, almost a bit too good. It's all the way on the T-line, leaving quite a lot of room for Lorvig to freeze onto.
Line's closed, T back.
It's all there.
Off in, let it pick in.
I think it's at least all there.
Whoa, no line yet. Line's closed, yep. Yep, you can
It's
go.
all there.
Yep, let's bump. Yep, let's bump a little. Yep,
Gotta go for the bump.
real hard. Okay, switch there.
This is looking good.
Yep, yep. Okay, great sweep, guys. Nice job.
All the way down. No bump, but
Nice shot, Kyle.
it's still so early. We're on lead stones. They don't really need to fight for the shot position right now.
Yes. Начало дома. Начало. Начало дома. Начало дома. 6 футов, 6-8. 6-8.
Воу. Серега.
6-4.
Серега. Тип.
6-4.
Тип. Воу, воу.
6-4.
Тип, тип.
Так.
Тип. Да. Оу.
The good one also by Mironov, leaving the red one quite lonely.
Firm weight.
So
Run that.
now Fenson's going to make use of the guard that they choose to leave open. Run it down on top of the yellow. Could spill both, leave two reds.
Yeah, just gotta remember that's a little bit of a straight spot here. Can't really flick it out, and I think he has.
Fine. Too much ice. You're perfect.
Vukic being supportive anyway.
25, да? Да. Легко. 24. На щетку. На щетку.
Just replacing this,
24,
and
24. 24,
Russia want to leave them in a bit of an angle. Protect both sides.
Ситуация неплохая, да? Да. Надо было, может, начался привести. Как ты думаешь?
Ну так, можно. Главное, закрыли в сторону. Weight's good.
Up. Up. Okay, it's fine.
Again, just a little bit on the high side here, Alex Benson. Really tough though to
Можно чуть поуже возьми.
jump in on a team you're not used to playing with and start making every shot.
Definitely, and that's why I kind of like the way Vukic makes sure to give him a lot of positive feedback, just give him a good feeling about being on the ice and in the team.
Наши люди тоже все там выкупить. 26-25 я такой день.
Вес. Up.
Чуть-чуть.
Линия сама. Легко.
Легко. Оу.
Оп. Сам.
Воу.
Хорошо.
Guard comes back up and it's in a good place.
Okay.
Or you like the run?
The
Your call.
yellow red-yellow combination is available in the rings.
Back 8.
USA can come down and tap it. They will be sitting shot, and if they come up
This is the Flims
even
side. Be careful, guys.
nose to the yellow,
Hack.
I think it's going to look pretty good for them.
Just a heavy draw, guys.
Oh, out.
Easy.
Off.
Out is no good here.
Right off, right off, right off.
And
Out a lot.
if he's overthrown this one a little bit,
Right off.
this is not going to be curling enough, I think.
Yep. Yep. Roll it over. Roll it over.
Now Vukic looking for
Okay, great
a
job.
roll, not to set up a double or anything. Does loosen it up a wee bit, but I think it's a nice situation for Russia here.
Yeah, and the way it's sitting right now, there's no real double for USA either because they'd had to play it on the high side and the top one would just stick.
Не обязательно.
Давай вот сюда замазывай.
Давай.
Нет, чуть повыше, Серег. Начало дом. Да, полубэри идем. Да. Что, сейчас сильно, да, было? Поставь чуть поуже.
Yes.
Artur Ali played lead last year in the Worlds.
Нет, сам.
Stepped up to play third
Точно.
Легко,
this time here in Flims.
легко.
Оп. Оп, нет.
Should have some good draw weight, you'd imagine.
Оп, оп, пускай выше станет.
Line's really good, maybe just a touch deeper than they were looking for.
And did that actually just help USA?
Like run.
Might have,
Yep.
but apparently it's buried enough, I guess, for USA not to make a double or treble attempt. Probably not be able
Right
to
here. Okay.
remove all the ills, but at least
Peel
move them
up.
away from the center line, open up the
Okay, guys,
forefoot.
peel up.
Peel up from Evan McCauley.
It's going to mean some weight.
Yeah. There we go.
Yep.
Little extension.
Hard. Yep, 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 yep. Hard. Easy. Off.
Yeah,
Easy, easy.
looking-
Yep,
it's looking
yep,
quite
yep,
good.
Yep, yep, yes. All you got. Hard.
One.
Oh,
That's a bit unlucky.
really unfortunate to just stick that one there. Rushton out with 3 stones on the forefoot.
Что ты думаешь, вот сюда?
Да, да, да. 25-26. Надо коснуться центрального. Десять, да?
Вес! Воу-воу-воу.
Легко.
Воу-воу-воу-воу-воу.
Нет, 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 нельзя 7.
Нельзя, в дом не надо.
Вес.
Воу. Воу. Сам.
Тимур.
Воу. Воу. Тимур.
Тимур.
Тип. Тип, тип.
Свип.
Воу.
Да, 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 свип.
Да-да-да-да-да-да.
Not too
Sorry,
nice.
Серег.
Guards that one by Glukov.
There might be a hole here, though.
You like that? You could do that. We can also do the run back and open it up with your first. I don't mind that call
Try
though.
this first.
Okay. I like
Even
that.
freeze there is fine, I think.
What?
You like just the freeze there, and then you'll be hitting for 2.
I prefer that hit and roll.
Okay, just hack.
Okay.
You can get it, if you can get it right there, and get it up there,
Okay.
it's perfect.
I think it'll still curl quite a bit, Jake.
Yeah. Touch more.
So, looking at half weight.
You guys like the quad instead, or?
Seems very, very confident.
That quad's,
And I mean that in the good ways.
this can get us 2.
You like the quad instead, he asked?
Yeah.
Like it was a gimme.
We got it.
Yeah.
It's straight
straightened out of the hair.
And just, you know, this is where you're going to put the ice. This is what I'm going to do. No hesitation.
Well, Vukic is a lefty, so he might be able to see a bit more of this first yellow. Down the right-handed player, kicking out from
Easy, lots of room. Close.
a hack on the left-hand side as we see it.
Easy, easy. Right off, high side. Straight, off. Yep.
Looking good.
Hard. Off.
And gets a real spin up and under, really good. It's a nice shot by Vukic.
Nice shot.
Yeah, definitely. It doesn't look too complicated for Russia to get rid of it, though.
No, just a run here, or maybe even a direct hit on the yellow. All depending on how
like
much you can see.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it's a whole lot.
No, but you think it could come down with just back ring weight and just move it out of the forefoot and sit 3 there.
No, I draw open.
But I'm not sure that they are even looking at that, so I might be wrong. Don't think he can see a whole lot of it.
Борт.
Мне не нравится вообще задание.
Серега, его надо убрать.
Looking at that roll off the wide red.
Чтобы он тебе что-нибудь не
Well,
пробил.
right now it's not that easy to see where USA is going to get another one in there.
Закройте ему линию подвоза. Какую-нибудь.
Мне кажется, ему от своего будет проще пробить.
Ты куда? Мне предлагают ударить.
Зачем? Это плохо. Ударь, Серег, и все.
Так на 2 можем пойти. Минус 2.
Привези вот сюда.
Spending some time on this
Наш
one.
нижний уйдет. Нижний уйдет.
Хочешь, привези
Нет.
вот сюда вот.
Нижний уйдет. Нужно сюда привести.
И оставить ему вот этот подвоз.
А?
Оставить ему вот этот подвоз.
They've spent 15.5 minutes by this point, meaning they're a little bit behind on time already. And not quite sure what the call is here.
Фриз на желтый. На нижний.
Freeze?
Freeze?
I'm not sure if it's going to freeze his own back yellow.
Yeah,
Or-
well, that might be the easiest way for USA to place one to score 2.
We could discard too, and if
Yeah, that's true.
that's the thought. Not sure. I don't think he's going to get shot stone here.
So, in time-wise, Sandra, where would you want to be right now?
Well, we got 10 ends in 73 minutes, so he should have an average of 7.3 minutes. They've spent more than 8 minutes per end of the first two here.
Оп.
Well, taps that one on. It's not maybe too bad. Because if he didn't tap the red, I think maybe coming off the wide one would be easier. The draw here might look makeable, but it's a very straight spot in the ice here. And
What you guys think?
Yeah, but they should be able to find 4 foot, the full
Jump gotta be
4
full
foot.
4 foot, guys.
yeah, I think it's possible, but you kind of have to be tight to the guard here.
We gotta skinny that guard.
Skinny that guard, you hear Vukic say.
Yeah, maybe he heard you.
I mean, they played all this sheet before, they know
They quicker now.
the curl.
Okay, we gotta hit
This
full
time, not really an advantage being a lefty.
Make it
Coming out the right hack.
Plenty of room, guys.
Oh, you're really
Out turn tends to curl a bit less too.
No, bring it back, high side. Stay close, yep.
Make sure
Line's
we're
good.
there, line's
I
great.
think we're pretty close on line here.
And it's even starting to curl now.
All you.
Wait,
Full
Oli.
4, full 4.
Really
Odds
tight to the
are.
guard, really great line.
Easy, take a look.
Svensson, Lorwig.
Looking super this one. Wow.
Perfect.
That's a really good draw. Two really nice shots by Jake Vukic. Made that one look easy.
Yeah, he really did. Two really good shots by Vukic. I mean, Russia were really controlling the forefoot for quite a while.
Jake.
And what do we call that?
Skips deuce.
Exactly. Jake Vukic able to score two with his last two stones.
Yeah, so a 2-1 lead for USA.
I heard rumors about Jake Vukic being a very solid player. Not sure if he was able to show off that to full extent in our previous broadcast, but so far it's looking pretty strong.
Yeah, as I said, I like the confidence. He's definitely communicating with a lot of security, and I think something like that can really benefit the whole team. Lead though, Kyle Lorvik. We've seen some great setup play so far by this guy as well. And what about the other scores?
Well, after Norway blanked the first end, seems like Italy's stolen one in the second. Sweden, Switzerland, two forces on the board really, so it's a draw so far, one each. Scotland, China. As I mentioned, China stole one in the first, and now they've been able to force Scotland to take a one in the second, so China's flipped the hammer around, tied up at one each. Canada seems to be in control so far, stealing another point in the second, leading 3-0 over Austria.
Oh, no more center guard play. Russia is putting up a corner in a good spot by Gadchikanov.
Think it around, yeah. Line's great, top four. Weight's good. Line's great. 4-5. You can go, yep, gotta go. Line's a little tight. 3. Line's perfect, yep, hard. 4. Line's tight now. Yep, yep. Okay, we're good. Just a little bump. That's great, guys. Jesus. They're not, yeah, a lot of sweeping. Not carrying as much.
Sweep.
Guard.
Whoa.
Guard.
Whoa, Sam.
Чуть повыше.
Чип. Да. Держать. Ролл, Серега.
Trying to get a roll here from behind the corner guard.
Дальше.
And made a good effort, but I think it's fairly in the open.
I'm sticking that shooter. You like normal? Normal weight. Three, 4. Line's great. 3, 4. Line's
So Alex Svensson's time to throw, alternate, but now playing second in this final round robin game. And he's gonna make a really good roll. And same as Timur, a really good attempt, still in the open. And second for Russia, Dmitry Mironov. Did catch a silver in Sochi last year in juniors. And hits this a bit too thin, but will manage to stick around the edge at 12. And the good thing about doing that is now USA are heading all the way out there.
Okay, firm weight. Make sure you kill it.
And If they just hit and roll a little bit, it'll be behind the tee line and also behind the corner guard.
Whoa! Off! All there! Off, off! No! No, 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 no.
You have a piece?
No, not yet.
Oh,
No.
need a piece.
Okay, no worries.
And
Quite a piece.
a bigger piece. So straight out there. Really can't afford to be wide whatsoever.
Just wonder if Alex Fenson has a bit more of a positive release than the other American players, and maybe just needs a bit less ice for this few shots. He's missed on the wide side every time so far.
Yeah, that might be the case, and that's quite difficult when you bring a new player onto the team. It can definitely be a struggle if the skip haven't seen his release as much. So I think Fenson probably needs to take a lot of responsibility himself.
Yeah,
Just correct his own ice.
that too is a little bit hard though. Come onto a team and start bossing around and asking for this and that, and
A little bit straight.
you might not want to
Watch the
ask for
sweep.
too much.
No, it's a tricky situation. But Evan McCauley
Oh, line's great. Just
normally
squeeze.
plays on the team, so
Right off. Right
Vukic
off.
should know where to
Right
ice
off,
him.
Close. Yep. Hard.
Yep.
Hard. Hard. Really hard now. Hard to stick.
Hard,
Caught
guys.
some
Hard
curl
to
with this
stick.
one.
We're not sticking. That's fine.
Wow.
That thing snapped on us. All right. Great sweep.
But Vukic still very positive,
Maybe just a
saying it's okay and a good sweep. Sorry?
bit, maybe just a bit softer handle than Fenson, and a bit less weight, I think, as well. Caught some curl. Vukic just needs to be alert when it comes to watching these releases and adapt from player to player.
And here he is again, the escape of the Russian team, Artur Ali. He was vice last year. Skipper Yevgeny Arkhipov moved on to play with Stukalski.
And Drostov at the Olympics.
Yeah. Might just be a Russian team to have your skipper in another position than fourth. Drostov and Ali and Kovaleva.
Yeah. Used to have Ludmila Privikova playing third and skipping too.
Yeah. It's a Russian secret that we just figured out.
Well, the Russian teams over the years, both junior and men's and women's, have been alternating a lot. I think most players have played every position on a team.
Yeah, very versatile. And, well, they are getting better and better. Just look at these boys here.
Yep. Hard.
Yep.
It's probably not a bad thing to be to have played every position, so you know how it is to play both lead, second, third, and fourth. But
Yep. Hard.
you really need to specialize yourself.
And,
Hard out, Jake.
well, USA almost got really lucky there. Missed big time over curled.
Damn, but that thing just
Almost made the double instead. Not really able to utilize on the miss by Russia there.
Just narrow kiss.
narrow kick. Okay.
Couldn't narrow about that much.
All right, sounds good. That's about how much I aimed inside of your
You
boot.
don't need to worry about this curl there. It curls a ton.
Yeah.
Because you
I wonder if Russia's going to play on this yellow, maybe on the high side here, and roll the shooter towards the left. Might spin in the yellow center guard as well.
Ну, мы откроем центр, и наш футбол пойдет.
Оп! Нет, сам, все, поднять. Поднять. Поднять,
Oh, needs
ничего.
to catch a bigger piece than they are just now. Will spin it in
Oh.
just barely.
Almost removed the other yellow one, but they are sitting 2.
Or what turn?
A little less, more. It's good. Peel. Pretty straight down this path. Yeah, just about a half a stone. We can catch the backside and get a roll behind the guard. Doubles the primary. Oh, make it good. If you sweep real hard, you can get it to back out.
Well, this is not Sergei Glukov, but Jake Lukic
Yep, line's great. Yep.
Hard!
Yep.
throwing his first here, looking for the double.
And making the double.
Yep,
Nice double. Great sweeping.
very nice shot. Here we see it again. Wanted to catch the underside of it to slide it in under the guard, but I think he'll be happy with the double there.
And this is Sergei Glukov. Also his last junior year.
Up.
And I think they want to blank this end.
Далеко, выбирай, далеко.
With this turn, Jake, a little more out there. All right.
So we've said this a couple of times. Russia's going to try and blank, so might as well go for the roll. If you make it, you make it, and it's great. You might force the one.
If you roll out.
You just leave Russia an easier shot, but it's very likely Glukov's going to make the blank anyway. So
Yep.
Jake Lukic wants a long roll.
Easy, up. Easy. Hard on the roll.
Hard roll.
Hard roll.
Just the center. We only got center.
Doesn't quite make the roll behind the corner guard, but sticks the shooter, so at least Glukov's having to play his last shot here.
And here we go. Hits it, rolls out, blanks the third end to keep Hammer in the fourth. And I'd say that was another pretty good end. A couple of misses, but both teams just trying to generate a whole lot of play.
Has anything happened elsewhere in the arena, Sarah?
Well, not much has happened. Canada is leading over Austria 3-1. Austria picked up one in the third. There's a timeout between China and Scotland. Pretty much every single stone in play. I think I just saw Kyle Smith put one that ended up through the rings, but otherwise a good 14 stones or something in the house over there. And Switzerland still one each. Norway blanked the third end against Italy. Italy up 1-0 over there.
5-6. Top four. Looks a bit down.
Forward, sitting down.
Yep. You want to just go tight? Yep.
Yeah,
go
can we
hard.
just go tight? No, we got it.
Yep.
Gotta go, gotta go.
Okay, that's pretty good, guys. You're fine. Nice job.
Вес. 26, 26, отлично.
5.
26, ребят, 26. Давай 6. Тип.
5-6.
Тип.
Hell towards the
Back
glass.
4. Back 8. You like this turn?
We just tapping it up. Okay.
China just made a good shot against Kyle Smith. I think they're lying 4 here.
Weight's all there, real good.
Kyle's going to play his last shot, but China has hammer.
Gotta go. Yep, line's great.
7-8. 7-8. We're tapping a lot.
Oh, sweeping for line though, even though sweepers are calling it heavy. Don't want to over curl and tap it towards the corner. We'll leave it in the open, so Timur can try and make use of the corner guard.
Уже тип.
Борт.
Тип.
Борт.
Тип. Держать. Воу. Тип, тип. Да. Гоу. Серега, ролл.
And once again, he makes a roll. Again, a bit too far, but it's quite good for Russia anyway. It's behind the tee line. If USA wants to hit that, it's going to be very usable for them.
Yeah, and if they hit this one,
Yeah,
again,
can
there's
you
no
see mud?
stone in the
Not
4 foot,
quite half,
8
almost
foot,
half.
whatever, and they can just draw around the corner guard. So
Like that?
really good, just rolling too far there.
You got it.
And Kyle Smith missed his second shot the same way as his first one, over curl, just ticking by a Chinese stone, sliding through the house,
Yeah,
and
bumper, hack bumper.
I think they're drawing for a bundle here.
It looks like they draw for 4.
Easy.
Wow.
China might get that win after all, but it'd be a shocker if they put Scotland out of playoffs. Ooh.
You threw it perfect. My fault.
And still struggling with finding the right ice for fencing. I've heard that you threw it perfect, my fault, a couple of times now.
Yeah.
China made the draw for 4.
And there's 5 teams competing for the 3 last spots in the playoffs: Canada, Italy, Scotland, Switzerland, and Sweden.
Тип. Тип. Воу. Тип. Да.
Scottish guys just not looking like they usually do.
No, a couple of upsets.
Thought they'd be cruising through the World Juniors this year. Winning it last year, 1 more year on them. Doing quite well during tour events as well. Just kind of lost a groove, I think. Losing a few games and
Well, line's fine.
maybe I lost a bit of confidence.
Okay, that's fine, Alex. No, you're good.
And this time Fenson rolls all the way out.
He's always one. Yeah. Tighten that brim up for him a little.
So Mironov can still use the corner guard. This time with a draw.
Yes.
To line. To line.
Тип. Тип. Да.
Надо.
Тип. Поменяться. Тип. До конца, Тип. Да. Пошел.
He makes a good one here.
Молодец.
That's in front of the tee line, and I think it's almost buried. Oh well, a third might not be all the way that they needed, because now USA can roll towards the center.
Nice and easy.
Line's great. Yep.
Yes!
Yep. Hard up. Yep, keep it going. Little roll to center, Alex. Little roll. Okay, that's good. Okay, great.
Pin that in.
We're on the sweep early there.
I think just we've seen quite a lot of players in a lot of teams just getting the interns going there in that path.
Yeah. Well, they said it was a perfect line after let go. Heard the comment by Macaulay. Those down weights are really swinging. The ice has been a bit weight sensitive, meaning the harder you throw it, let's say a hack weight and a control weight is going to react completely different, more than usual. So if you're just a little bit heavy, it's just going to go a lot straighter than expected.
And Russia's playing the split here. Try and get 3 stones in the rings with a lot of separation. And instead, I think they just set up a double. But either way, it's USA makes this double, they can hit back to keep sitting 2.
Yep, gotta go. Yep. Hard up. Line's hard. You gotta go hard. Hard.
Needs nose or high side.
Hard out, Jake, hard out.
And he's got both of them.
Nice sweep, guys. Thanks for saving my ass.
It's good to appreciate your sweepers.
Is your sweeping taken for granted?
No, but I always feel better when someone says a nice comment like that. It's always good to let your teammates know that you appreciate their work. And now it's time for Mironov and Ganchikhanov to do the work. And will they stick around?
Yeah, made a really nice roll, I think, in behind the corners.
Yeah.
Maybe slightly overrolled. Might be a double then. This last year for Jake Vukic, lining it up already.
Well, he's really quick with lining it up. Just knows straight away what he wants to do.
Oh, fuck yeah. We got this. Feel it. Yep. Yes! Hard! Harder! Hard up! Go hard!
A bit unlucky there, jams it.
Darn it. All right, great sweep. Side your way.
А? Да, лучше красный. Че, думаю, 90, да?
Glukov can now split the rings. Gonna drop to the right-hand side as you see it there, and if anything, he wants to be deep with this one. If he's above the tee line, I think we're gonna see Vukic go for the double.
Yes. Zati. Zati line. Yes.
Свип!
Zati
Оп,
line.
оп, 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 зати. Чуть зати. Оп, 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 оп. Сам.
You have the inside already?
Yeah.
Or would you
Can't
take?
make the double, but
Just
could
rather do that and stick.
No, just board. We got that.
roll behind the guard. Just at least tuck a piece, make it harder for
You guys
Glukov.
like just board
He could
here?
just hide a little
Maybe
bit.
we'll get him on the straight side.
He might force Glukov to a mistake where he rolls out.
Yeah, the hit stick on the... Gotta make sure it doesn't bite on us. It has a tendency to. It's a nice board. Okay, let's make this one good. We might steal.
Plenty of room.
A little out.
Just clean.
Little out.
Just clean.
Line's close. Off. Yep.
Close.
Off.
Yep. Hard.
They waited
Hard, guys. Go way down. Go hard.
and just by. And they were worried that they could roll buried, but have they even peeked out on the other side?
Yeah, actually too close to the top one there. Rolls too far.
Definitely now asking the question of Glukov.
Yeah, we saw him miss a few shots on his outturn against Italy. Lost the game that way, coming down not quite this line, a bit further out. He's coming with a heavy draw to tap the Italian shot stone back. It was just wide and a bit heavy. So we'll see if he's perfected the outturn here.
Last one of the fourth end.
Yes.
Could score two if they make this perfect, but wow, it's hanging wide.
Yeah, it's so positive with the outturn there. The way he just kind of...
Sweeper's given up already, sorry Sander.
Yeah, it's heavy too. Seems to be a pattern for Glukov. Those soft shots on his outturn.
And this will put USA at a 3-1 lead after 4 ends.
Cheers, Kyle. I'm gonna get this piece of crap out of your way.
You guys like top four?
Top four's plan A.
Lights
Make sure it
okay.
gets there.
Line's great. Top four.
All there.
Okay,
Eight.
right off. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Nothing. Okay, it'll be
Ton of
fine.
extension.
High side now. It'll sit right off. Right off.
Just wanted to bite in the house.
It'll be fine.
That's all
Good
the way
shot.
back. You don't have to bring that anywhere.
First one
Yeah, just a lot of extension.
from
at the end.
Lorvig comes deep.
What'd you get?
And for the third time in a row, we're going to see Gadjikanov play the corner guard.
Внимательно, Дима первый.
4-5. Сип.
Сип, 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 Дима, сип. Хорош.
You got this, Kyle.
So why are they putting this stone a bit off the center line here?
Line's great.
Well,
Way too
because
good.
they
Little
didn't
down,
really
4,
get a
5.
good place to
G top
place the
4.
first one, and now just
Line's
wanting
great,
to have
G top
2
4.
stones in the rings
Take a look.
without giving
Easy now,
Russia
guys. Switch if you can.
way too easy roll behind the
Keep
corner
going.
guard. Just want to keep the play out to the
5,
other
6.
side.
Okay, easy now.
Gotta go,
Yep, go
gotta
for
go,
it. Yep.
gotta go.
Is that an
Yep,
okay
yep, yep,
answer
yep,
to your
yep,
question,
yep.
Sander?
I think so.
Great sleep,
That's
guys.
my thoughts anyway.
Nice shot.
And
There's his draw. Wait, let's go.
no double and roll either for the Russians. I think they're not going to get shots thrown around the corner guard now.
It's definitely going to be tight to the guard if they get around it, and I think they even touched it a bit.
Really?
Well, by a bit, I mean a very, very tiny bit.
I'm not sure.
See again?
No, don't think so.
I think so. Either way, it's buried, and USA is going to get rid of the corner guard.
Okay, line's great.
I got the roll.
And found the right place for the broom this time for Fenson.
Yeah, well, he has been able to roll off on previous occasions.
Stop being so negative, Sander.
Only joking.
I know, he has a big smile on his face if you guys are wondering.
Trace.
Just replacing the corner guard. Quite a nice call. Don't really want to give USA too many attempts at making a double in the house. Just put the corner guard up, keep them occupied, peeling it off, and make a move in the rings a bit later.
Yep.
Oh, here we go again.
Line's great. Yep, hard. All the way out. Real hard roll. Real hard. Great shot. Nice sweep.
Making me work for that roll. Nice catch.
And we can tell you that after losing 4 to China, Scotland just got 3 right back. Or it might be a measure, it's 2 for sure. It might be 3.
Dead.
So game's not over there yet. And Mironov replaces the guard without trouble.
Yeah, we're shot. We're gonna make them come to us.
Yep, hard.
Yep.
Gotta go real hard. Line's great, real hard. Not rolling. Yep. Hard. Right, that's fine. Great sweep.
Well, over curls again on the in turn, coming from the line and out. Won't roll all the way off, and now it's time for Russia to make a move on the other red. They could even use the red guard.
Да. Если будет сейчас ролл под гард, там пойти двойной. Лучше ролл налево, да. Да, сюда, Серег.
Борт. Оп. Нет. Легко. Во!
Here, Fenton and Macaulay discussing the same thing we were
Держать!
hinting at earlier in the game.
Да-да-да,
That
Тимур, попробуй.
Macaulay's maybe just a bit softer than Fenton. Throwing Alex maybe throwing us a bit more positive. Nice to see that they're picking up on that.
It's an important thing to pick up on because it's going to make a big difference for
Taking the straight turn at it, guys.
if they're going to make their shots or not. So
Just normal.
Okay, gotta stick the shooter. Yeah, normal.
be great if he could just get a little roll to sit shot. Like to be
Yep,
behind the
easy.
guard as well.
Right off,
Off.
right off,
Off.
right off.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Oh, this might go straight by.
Okay, no worries.
Oh boy.
Vukic is really positive.
They gave me the broom. Flared it super bad.
Seem to keep a positive tone out there.
Не будут ролл
Yeah,
ловить, понятно.
yeah, I think it's great. It's very good for the team spirit.
Всё.
And they are up 3-1.
Два гарда выбивать. Что насчет сюда?
Оставим двойной. Серег, времени мало, а?
Вот.
Да, давай.
Norway has tied up the game against Italy after Italy stealing in two ends. They scored two in fifth, two each now, and both teams currently in a half-time break. Sweden lead Switzerland 3-2. Scotland took 3 back on China after giving up 4, but China still in the lead 5-4 with last stone in the fifth end. Seems like Canada is gonna pull off a win against Austria. Just took a 4 in the
Yes.
fifth, 7-1 now as they head into the halftime break.
10 за надо.
Воу-воу-воу.
Вес. 10 за. Оп, контроль. Контроль.
Воу.
Линия сама, линия сама. Сама линия. Ждать. Нет.
Maybe want to go on this to get a split.
Свип. Да, как можно дальше. Свип.
Brings it deep instead, and it's not too bad.
Нормально. А?
There's a double on the
Я вообще не падал.
2 yellows, but he'll be rolling out, not behind the guard.
Hard time getting it out, either in front of that or behind the guard.
Vukic maybe
I like this.
more tempted at making a
I
roll
like that
here.
too. If you can really nap-
If he could just hide one behind,
It's that jam now.
he would get some
Same thing.
pressure on
How much weight, Jake?
Glukov.
Normal. Okay.
but by only removing one, he will be at risk of losing 3.
Jam set up. We'll be good. Not too much double there. I can play the
Yeah, even
outside
if he makes the double here on the left-hand side, though, he's probably giving up 2 either way, and he has to make it. This way, I guess, trying to force a mistake from Glukov.
Yeah, it could leave them in a great position.
There's a few options, though. Well, I guess one option. They could either roll in behind the centre guard as planned, or maybe roll kind of in between those yellows.
Whoa, right off.
Line's great. Off. Yep.
Yep.
Off. Yep.
Got a roll, though.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Gonna roll. Bit too far, and rolls all the way across the house and out. That certainly wasn't an option.
Try to
But
go thin.
still going to be left that double though on the right hand side.
Если что, оставим, чтобы бить через него. Шесть футов, 6.
Может на край? На край, нет.
На край. Давай сюда.
Glukov not really feeling the draw in behind the centre guard here. If he comes deep, you might see Vukic play a freeze, and they might be forced to win or something like that. So just making the safe shot here, drawing the wing.
Yeah, it'd be a bit uncomfortable freezing against 3 though when you don't have last stone, but
true. But you're pretty safe. You know that the US is probably going to play that double on the side, so there's no point in doing anything fancy. They're not going to be able to score any more points coming around the center guard here. And that works well. And Vukic has already made up his mind. He's going to go for this double. As they make it. If not, you might be looking at 3 points for Team Russia.
yeah, and if he makes it, it's probably going to be, well, it is going to be a shot for 2 to tie the game up, but that would mean that USA will have hammer in the 6th end, and that's certainly not a bad thing.
It's close, real close. You guys like a softer weight here?
Here we go. Need to make this double.
Right off.
Slash double. There we go.
Oh, he makes it. Nice line call.
Nice shot, Jake. Almost had that triple. I was looking for the triple.
It was really thin.
Looked up the angles before the triple was there. We needed to hit it. God, that was sketchy. We needed to hit it like half a centimeter thinner or thicker.
So, in the 5th end, this is the final stone before the halftime break, and it's Blukov with a draw for 2. And barely cleaning this, he really needs to score 2. And I think he's going to be fine. 2 on the board for Russia, and a tied game as we head into the halftime break.
Блин, вот эта ситуация самая жопная.
Ты в моем,
Если
кстати?
и 2 камня стоит под роллу, блядь, и гард не снимать неохота, потому что можешь 3 взять, блядь.
Okay, let's take a look at some of the highlights here from the first 5 ends between the United States and Russia. I was in the first end, Jake Vukic with a hammer trying to score, but over curls, and it's a steal win for Russia. In the second end, we would see USA ping back, flying win already, coming wide on the straight spot in the ice, having to sneak past the guard, does that and comes in, some good sweeping, brings it to the edge of the win foot, an amazing draw for a score of 2 and the lead for the Americans. Third end is blanked, we skip ahead to the fourth, Sergei Glukov with a touch shot for 2, but as we've seen him do a few times before, just overthrowing his out turns, will not curl enough, and it's a steal of 1 for the United States. In the fifth, Jake Vukic made a nice slash double to deny Russia 3 points, but leaves an open draw for 2. Really only needs to hit the paint here and does that well enough. So after 5 ends, it's all tied up at 3 each. So we're back on here in the sixth end. This is the World Junior Curling Championships 2014. We're in Flims, Switzerland. If you're just joining us, this is the last men's draw. Not the most important game for these teams, but always nice to finish on a high note. My name is Sander Elvåg, and I'm joined by lovely Sarah Carlson, and you may now speak.
The Sarah Carlson who doesn't know when to shut up. No, but we've seen a good game. We'd say that this game it doesn't really matter for the standings, but maybe because of that, there's both teams just figured, hey, might as well make it a good one.
Very possible that the coaches have told them to just go out and have fun as well. So
yeah, there's no reason to not have fun.
I think we've seen a few teams not have that much fun in the ice. Just haven't really even playing a whole lot. But these teams have been putting stones into play, and I've been enjoying this first half.
Yeah, it's been an interesting half. I'd say Russia has maybe been outplaying USA a little bit, but Vukic has been super confident and just makes everything.
Yes.
Timur Garchinkanov, lead for Russia. I think I say that a bit different every time, but I do try.
Timur G.
Timmy G.
Freeze.
Maybe just a bit heavy, but plan B comes down onto the red one.
Я побоялся, что он в гард свалит. Ну лучше так, чем в гард.
Switzerland picks up a steal of 2 in the fifth end against Sweden. That's a big game. The loser there might be out. Winner would go to playoffs, I believe. It's all depending on the other results, but that might be the scenario in that game. So winner go home.
It's in down. Nothing to like hack. Okay, we'll be fine.
China takes 1 in fifth end to lead the game 6 shots to 4 over reigning world champions Scotland. They're in the halftime break just now.
And Russia still with shot stone. But remember, it is USA with hammer, and there are 2 reds lying around, but Dmitry Mironov gonna come round the guard. Like to line the yellows up and set the top forefoot. Just make sure they get second shot.
The line. Сам, я сам.
Good line becomes a bit too deep.
Yeah, not quite sure if Vukic is looking to come around with a freeze here. Lining up the run back.
Run's an option. You can run triple, roll to a corner. No, you can roll to a corner with the run triple. Because you don't want to hit that second one on the nose. Feel up. Okay. Feel up.
Treble might be on here.
Yeah.
Gotta hit the
It's
sweet
pretty
spot though.
straight here. That's real straight. Throw it clean.
See if they figure out the ice for Alex Fenson here.
Yep.
Barely getting anything.
Easy. Yep, hard.
Should run pretty
Hard,
straight.
All you got now. All you got.
Should be pretty
Hard.
close to.
Roll.
Well, it's
Ooh.
actually overswept.
My fault, sorry.
Well, pretty close it
That was a
was.
great shot.
Always a bit frustrating when you've missed a few shots and
It was a good, yeah, it was a good shot. We
then
got
you
our corner guard too.
make a good throw, and then the
Yeah, for
skip
corner guard.
oversweeps it.
Yeah, and Russia's just going to put the guard back on.
25-26. 26.
USA did, with Fence and Stone rolled out as a corner guard, it's still a very usable one.
27.
And it's a bit dangerous for Russia, especially where the yellows are lined up as a double and there are two reds in the rings.
Не будет начала.
Супер.
So one more, and shouldn't see a missed line call this time.
Weight's good. Yep, hard. Easy. Easy off. Yep, hard, hard.
Oh man!
Again.
Wow. So close again. Deja vu.
Alex really likes that shot.
Tough luck for Fenson.
Он делает вот так вот.
Нам нельзя отдать два. Ситуация плохая.
Sees the humor in it though. That's
Да,
good.
можно так. Давай. Начало дома. Начало дома.
Electing to come into the rings now, it might be a wise choice, because if USA gets one more go at that triple, Russia would be in trouble. So coming in behind the staggered corners, Artur Ali skipping third in the Russian team.
Глубокая линия. Легко.
Легко.
Сип, сип. Сип, сип. Да. Сам.
Looking pretty good from Artur Ali.
Yeah, manages to sit three. And well, if USA will have the double now, but then Russia could make sure that they sit two.
Yeah, the nose is just a double. Real firm. Just normal. Just normal. All right, swing turn. Off. Yep.
Off.
Easy.
Yep.
Yep.
Easy.
Close.
Yep.
Easy.
Easy. Off.
Easy.
Off.
Hard roll, Jake. Hard roll.
Okay. Great shot.
I didn't get rid of both of them, so
Are we just 1 or 1-2?
Russia can keep sitting three.
God dang.
Still, it looks like it's quite open. 4 foot's going to be wide open, so I don't think USA is going to have trouble to score. But they might have trouble setting up their deuce.
Italy has blanked the sixth end against Norway. It's still 2 points each as they play the seventh.
Up. Нет.
Canada steals 2 more
Нет, сам.
against Austria, leading the game 9 shots to 1.
Да.
And I think they're
Тимур.
finished. Right, confirming that, Canada wins over Austria. Should mean that Canada's in the playoffs.
All right.
I would think so.
Top 8 to T line.
And Arthur Ali made a really great shot, pushed that red one out. And, well, play is out to the side. McCauley could maybe come down with the freeze here, but he needs to curl past the top yellow. So it is quite tricky.
Balls. Yep. Yep. Line straight. Yep. Easy. Easy. Off. Line straight. Balls. Yep. 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 Easy. Off. Can't be deep. Gotta be shot. Whoa. Sorry. Sit now. Okay, my fault. It's okay.
Slips to the back 12. Russia line 3. Still. And Russia is almost struggling a bit.
Yeah, where do you place this?
Yeah, there's no center guard to draw around. Everything's going to be in the open. You can't draw the opposite wing either and lead the same freeze.
Он показал, что будет делать. Можешь сами сюда прийти?
Давай сами сюда приезжай.
Говори, с желтого, значит.
So I'm not quite sure what the plan is here, but looks to be a shot along the line of the freeze, just kind of choking off that draw. Maybe top 12.
Можно все, что выше 4, нормально.
Yep, just gotta be careful with the weight. If you come down too deep, could leave some sort of roll for USA.
Might even be looking to make the top 4 draw here himself.
Sergei Glukhov.
Yes.
Чуть придерживай.
Fourth and vice skip for Russia.
Whoa. Сип.
Да! Линия!
Сип. Whoa, yes.
Оп! Оп, оп, оп! 4 фута!
Да.
Да-да-да-да-да, свип!
До конца сип.
Давай, ребята, давай, держать! Нормально, тоже плохо.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, did we just hear that? What does it mean?
Так-то есть в любом случае.
I think he's looking at some circus shot here. Not sure if his first thought is there though.
Well, the other call is just to draw right where he has his broom. That could enable him to score 2.
Если он повезет, у нас есть через что бить. Какие-то варианты.
Jeremy, harder. Okay. You guys like that triple on the top? Like double them off and then get the back one? Or draw it in there? Draw's fine. I know. You don't make it get hurt. You got this.
Yeah, just going to draw in here. Remember, there's a few stones in the back, so it might be hard for
you
Russia to
guys.
remove it.
Line's good. Real tight. Yep.
Needs to
Yep. Line's great. Line's good.
get
Yep.
past the top yellows though. Really coming in tight, sweeping it hard for line here. But it's going to wreck. Or at least it's going to spin in to the forfeit.
Great sweep.
Far enough that if Glukhov hits this, he should be able to nose himself for shot.
Yeah, or if Glukhov makes a roll here, forfeit should be open for a draw.
Слабый. Ролл клир. Лучше ролл. 4 туда. Слабый. Нет, 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 понять.
Maybe playing this a bit safe, knowing that getting rid of the red is the most important thing. Gave it a lot of weight, so I think that's exactly what he did. Rolls all the way off. Shouldn't be a problem for Vukic to put his single point on the board.
Just draw to the pin, and if you're heavy, we'll land on that.
Well, I don't think you want to be that heavy, because if you don't land on that, it could be a steal of 4, so just draw the pin.
Yeah, if you ever tight and heavy here, go through the hole there on the back.
That would be ugly. I think he had really good weight with this last one, just over curled a bit, but that stone moved, so
Yeah,
just the same shot.
same throw. We swept that one a lot too.
Line's good.
Last stone of the 6-10 here.
Line's good.
It's a
All
tight
you guys
game.
on the forefoot.
Forced to draw
Make
for
sure
one
it gets
here.
Keep the clean
Russia
up.
lying for.
Gotta be forefoot.
Got to make this one.
Get it here, guys. Get it here.
Looking pretty solid.
Can't hurt it. Can't hurt it.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely fine.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Enters a forfeit, no problem for Jake Vukic. And USA scores 1 here. Will lead the game 4 shots to 3 after 6.
Okay. I was like, alright, great in, Kyle. Alright, you guys want to go for the steal, 1 center?
You can put pressure on for it, but you know, not too much. We got hammer and evens, and we're 1 up right now, so we're in a good situation.
We can bail.
Что у нас по времени?
Yeah, we got our chances. We're gonna this end. I'm not gonna miss on my shot on this end. Dallas is gonna make the sick run back. Tight. Yeah, 3. Putting the pressure on.
Okay, so going for a guard, wanting a steal, but also knowing that keeping hammer in the even ends is a pretty good thing, and they're 1 up, so
Weight's real good too. Line's straight.
forcing 1 would
Put it
definitely be
Lots of extension.
an acceptable
Ball
result.
there. Off then.
USA with a 4-3 lead over Russia.
Might be in. It's gotta bite
Oh,
up.
it's digging now. Stay close, it's digging. Right off. Get ready, yeah.
I can't touch this.
No, no.
I
sit.
can't touch this.
It's perfect. Great shot.
Nice shot.
And not putting up the corner guard. Ganchikanov coming around.
Воу. Дима.
4. 4 фута. Целиком в 4. Целиком в 4. Нормально.
So it's top button. Only partially buried, but USA is going to freeze onto this. Because it's so deep, it's a very good stone for Lorovic to freeze onto. Really, really closing down the scoring area, and only needs a very little tap
Weight's pretty good.
later on to
Inside off.
sit for shot stone instead.
You want to go around?
Yep, go hard. Switch, go hard. Okay, easy. You're good.
Coming around this instead. Probably not going to do them a lot of good to be all the way down there, but maybe rather do that than rolling off, or actually I think they've put it all the way through.
Dang.
I think Timur, or Timaji, yes, we're now calling him,
Apparently.
Yes.
is coming down with another one.
Надо ждать. Воу, надо ждать. Воу. Воу, Сэм, воу. Воу.
10-12.
Ничего, воу. Ничего. Всяком там не будет. Сори, Тим, моя щетка.
Firm weight. Nose gets you the double. Nail it.
this time.
Easy. Up.
Is he going to make the double?
Hard, harder.
I bet he's been waiting for it, and no.
Just curled up. Nicely.
Still getting some good feedback from the skip though. Probably difficult because he's been throwing some on the straight side and some on the really curly side, and as we said, he is the alternate, so just need to figure out any differences in his release.
Yes. Yes. Воу. Много на сколько?
Да, бэклайн. Бэклайн.
Давай сходи.
6 за.
Seems like real nice boys. These Americans. Just, Macaulay
Садись, вес.
seems to really
Гал номер.
really trying to make sure Alex Fenson feels comfortable out there.
Yeah, and Mironov seems quite comfortable, played a
Or you
nice
like
drop.
just cross. Yeah. Just like a control, normal.
And I don't really think USA could play this end to
'Cause
steal
this'll
anymore.
get you right there.
Normal.
Let's try and force one instead, perhaps.
I think this is here too.
That's a bit risky.
Okay. Normal.
All right, normal weight. Nail it. Three.
Up.
3, 4.
Up. Close. Up.
4.
No.
Curl.
Okay. No worries. Okay. Nice throw.
That's all.
I gave him too much.
Enough.
Well, they're saying no worries, but it is Russia with last stone. And even though it's still early, in the end, they have a chance to sit 3 here.
Yes.
Want to just get this half tucked in behind the guard. Make it difficult to remove more than one.
Вращением
Because the
нога.
downside is they're all going to be grouped together down the center line, so could potentially leave a shot for USA to just get rid of everything.
Хорошо, Димон, это я вас слушаю, боюсь ставить.
I think they might have a go at the slash treble here. There we go.
Heel up.
Oh, I like this. Even if we just get nose, it's a good double and stick.
Yep. Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
Hard.
All you got, back it out.
Hard.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Looking for the double maybe instead. No, jamming it. Not being able to take good use of the opportunities they're getting here, USA.
Вес. 6 футов. 6 футов. Оп. Тимми. Нет, ждать линию. Ждать линию. Линия пошла. Пришел сюда. Не ждать меня. Оп. Вес отличный. Отличный вес.
Well, still sitting 3, but a blast here should remove at least 2.
Okay. Heel up. Jake.
Heel up. Yep.
Off. Easy. Right off.
Nothing.
Right off.
Nothing.
Right off.
Okay, we got something. That's fine. Okay, great throw. The guard's stuck with it though.
A little bit unlucky there to squeeze the element in behind the corner guard.
Можно отсюда, если что.
Russia looking to split the rings here. Put this draw out on the left-hand side as we see it. Charlie with the out-turn draw.
Вес.
Made a few nice draws, this guy.
Конец 12.
Looking a bit pacey. Glukov saying it's okay to bring this one back 12 if you want to.
Сюда. 12 за.
Don't want to leave a double here.
Свип. Ну да, ребята,
I
держать.
think it's deep enough.
Да, свип. Свип.
Yeah, not too bad. Don't think the treble's on here.
No, it's difficult for sure.
Double's there for over curl. I'd
Just
rather
don't
make
think.
this
I
though.
think you're rolling underneath that
Yeah.
left, you know.
Yeah, but if you get a double and roll underneath, that would be
Triples there.
a really good result.
Get it right there.
Vukic is very sure of himself. Has been all game, has made a couple of great ones.
Depends on the weight though. If he's playing peel weight here, I don't think he's going to be sticking around with a slash
Peel
double.
up, hit it right where the broom is, we get all of them. Yeah, it's there.
Is there?
Throw it.
Let's find out.
I think you might make contact. Just not sure if it's going to be enough to move it out the rings.
Easy. Yep. Whoa. Easy.
Big weight.
Yes. Hard up. Hard.
What do they have? Only one. It was a tough triple, but a double and roll wouldn't have been a bad call.
Filled up on that.
Russia still has a chance to score 3. Only one shot left for USA now.
О, попал.
Glukov put some real spin on this. He really wants to stick around with the shooter. Well, sweeper's on it now. Trying to get it all the way in behind the corner. And I don't think there's a triple on anymore. There's definitely a chance for Vukic to get rid of 2.
Again, Jake.
Over the top.
Okay.
It's right there, Evan.
Yep. I'll look at the angles in a second. Give me the broom again though, so you mark it.
Vermont. Firmly get the double and roll. If we roll out, that's okay too. You get the double. I think over the top's a bit tough. I'm gonna throw peel then.
Looking for a double and a roll here. Vukic.
Yep. Easy. Yep. Whoa. Easy. Yep. Whoa. Easy. Whoa.
Too thin. And that's going to leave a draw for 3.
Not acceptable.
Big turnaround again. Well, Russia's been setting up really nice in a couple of ends, just having yellows all around, but just not been able to make it work on the skip stones or the fourth stones.
And Vukic has been bailing the US team out a few times as well. Not being able to do it now. Was left to the same situation in the 5th time. They made a double to deny the 3. Playing a draw for 2. This time can't make the double. And it will be a draw for 3. And looks like it's there. There we are. 3 points for Russia. They're going to take a 2-point lead here. after 7 ends. It will be 6 shots to 4. Elsewhere in the Waldhaus Arena, and this last draw of the men's competition. Italy scores 1 in the 7th end against Norway, leading that game 3 shots to 2. Sweden scores 2 in the 6th end against Switzerland, leading that game 5 shots to 4. Scotland not being able to score in the 6th end, ended up as a blank. Looking for a score in the 7th, however. China still leads 6 shots to 4. And as mentioned earlier, Canada did pick up their win against Austria, 9 shots to 1, only playing 6 ends.
Yes. 6-4. Дима, Дима! Дима!
6-8. Флип. 6-4.
Сип! Вдвоем сип!
Молодец.
Ай! Не-не-не, нормально все.
А?
Line's great, 2.
2.
Oh,
So the USA needs to score 2 in this end.
okay.
If they
close,
do,
2.
they could force the 1 and then
Line's
have
great.
hammer in the 10th, maybe
Really good.
get 2 and the win,
Too
but
much curl. You take it over curling. Line's great.
only scoring
perfect.
1 and they
Great
might
job.
still be in some trouble.
Great sweep.
Timur put his first in a good place, now just going to play a tight guard.
С 5.
О, линия
5.
пошире. 26, как можно ближе к дому.
За 5.
Сип!
5.
Сип! Поменяться. Сип! Да-да-да-да-да-да-да, вали, вали, Серега, сип!
Or really want to drag this further,
Урочи смахнул сильно. Да-да-да.
not covering the right side of that stone or not covering it at all allows USA to roll towards the corner.
Focus on killing or control. Focus on killing that yellow.
Three, 4.
Easy.
It's like normal.
No line yet. Close. Close.
Normal.
Easy. No, 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 no. Close. Close. Oh, oh, right
Do you
on.
have a piece?
No, we're fine. No, we're rolling out though. Sit. Sit.
Okay, Alex.
You think that worked?
Created an uphill slope.
Not really.
Get on this side. Get on this side, Alex. Always got to get. Слабый.
Вес!
Слабый тейк.
Сип! Да! Воу, воу! Сип, воу. Нормально. Давай, давай, стой. Хорош!
Nice roll in there by Mironov.
Or you can come around the wide side if you like.
Your call.
Forward.
Bumper way, just a little hit and roll. Wait, 3,
Just
2,
clean.
4, 3,
Off. Line's
4,
great.
4,
Yep.
4.
Yep.
Go the other way. 4.
Yep. Easy. Off. Off. Off.
Are we sticking?
Off.
I think that's a bit more than board weight.
Yeah, I think it's a very common mistake, especially when it's a pressured situation. Well, it's not really a pressured situation, but it's
World
the final.
Championships.
It's the last game of the round robin, and there was definitely some nerves in the last game we saw, and you just tend to put too much weight
Well, I wasn't only criticising fencing at that point. The sweepers weren't really making the adjusted weight call, and they ended up sweeping that a lot.
I just think it's a very common mistake, and maybe from the lack of experience, I think that's one of the biggest difference between the juniors and maybe the older, more experienced teams, that they're not afraid to bring their weight down and really play the finesse shots.
Okay, sink it around. Let's just go to our corner. I did too. Yep. Line's great. It's like it's 3. Easy. 3.
Big shot for Kyle Smith. I wonder if that was a double to score 4.
That's gliding hard. No.
Or was it 5? Umpire's putting the score at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points for Scotland. What a turnaround. They now lead 9 shots to 6 over China after 7 ends.
Really great for them. They deserve to make the playoffs, but
Wow.
tough for China. Just lost 8 games, and they were even looking so good. They scored 4.
And the game's over, it seems.
3 points down with 3 ends to go. You would think they'd keep playing, but maybe just felt like they got fed up.
Huh. Bit strange. Maybe. But, oh well, Scotland's won, Canada's won, meaning both teams are guaranteed at least a tiebreaker. Maybe more. It all depends on who's beating who and T-draw and everything. But I don't really have
No,
the
well,
overview.
if Italy beats Norway, then it looks like we could have a tiebreaker situation, because either Switzerland or Sweden, well, they're bound. One of them are bound to lose because they're playing each other. So if Italy beats Norway, I think we're going to have a tiebreaker.
Yeah, you'll have Norway at the top anyway, and you'll might end up with the 4 teams at 6 wins. And I'm guessing probably 2 of those 4 teams is going to end up in a tiebreaker, and it all comes down to who's beating who and T-draw. So don't have the full overview of that yet. We'll just see what happens. The umpires will probably have all the scenarios ready until when our draw is finished.
Exactly. And well, a run back made. Macaulay very excited. They've been so close with a lot of them. But still Russia with really good shot zone, and I think they're going to keep protecting it.
Вес! Да, линия! Тимур! Оп, линия есть, только вес! Вес! Тимур, ждать! Нет, ждать! О, все, как можно выше, как можно выше.
Oh, don't want to be too deep and leave a double here, because it's in the rings, and that means the double is to sit 2.
The problem is that top yellow might redirect off the second yellow onto the red one.
Can you get this?
They got to catch the second one really thin to do that.
Heel. Okay. Right here. Okay. Try to stick this shooter. Yeah. Just a tiny roll left. Yep. Gotta go. Hard. All you got now. All you got now. Gotta stick. Hard up. No roll.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
Doesn't make the double,
God,
but will make Russia
that's okay.
play the hit and roll back.
Что, не видно его?
У него немного закрыт, опасно. Опасно играть так.
Еще раз сюда.
Можно на край второй лучше, нет?
Вот сюда давай.
Он пробьет.
Сюда, Серег.
Можно письма тоже.
Switzerland, they scored 2 in the 7th end.
Внимательно, вес.
They lead the game 6 shots to 5 over Sweden.
Пол-линия.
Вес.
Тимур. Цып. Сзади лайн.
Italy, Norway just finished their 8th end as well. I'll get back to you on what the outcome was. Italy maybe looking the happier of the two sides after that end.
And a bit of a miscommunication by Russia. That didn't. It needed to curl a bit more. They're not sitting second.
Well, Norway did score, so 1 point for them in the 8th means it's all tied up at 3 each between Norway and Italy.
Okay. How much weight are you throwing, Jake?
Doesn't really matter for Norway if they win or lose. Well, their 5th man, Gaute, meant that if they lose, they might play Scotland in the 1-2. If they win, they might be playing Sweden.
We're second shot.
I'm not sure if that's true, but if it is true, I think they might want to maybe play Sweden instead of the reigning world champions.
Are you sure?
World reigning.
Well, the world reigning.
They're not that good.
I wouldn't want to play Sweden if I was Norway.
You got it.
Well,
they lost to them. No, they didn't.
no, they ended up scoring 3
I know.
in the 10th to win a game.
Tough.
Easy.
Line's tight.
Easy.
Line's tight.
Yep.
Well,
Yep, line's
Yep.
straight.
back to Jacob Vukic here.
We'll get that fight going when the game's on.
Hard. Easy.
Making the hit here.
Are they even going for the double?
Wow. But doesn't move the first yellow far enough.
No, yellow still a shot zone, but
I guess he's got to be careful here, Glukov, where he puts this one. If he's ever high, he might be double for 4. So it needs to be on those reds.
Вес сейчас сколько?
So a little bit of pressure here on Glukov, but just play this draw, so should be close.
Сзади лайн.
Oh, Sweeper's not touching this one.
Линия, легко.
But if they have the line, they've got the backing.
Приз найти.
Cleaning it. I think they're pretty safe coming down now. Almost short, actually. No, that's good enough. No double for Jakovic, although he's full of confidence. I think he's full of realistic choices as well.
okay, gotta take your one.
He's actually going to go down the same line as Glukov here, drawing against the backing. Not sure if I like that.
How we hit that thick enough to get that
Because
one
if you
out
play,
of the foot.
if you're taking the same ice as Glukov here, and if you're playing more weight, then you're not going to be curling enough to get to the backing. So might as well just go for the 1 foot draw. After all, that's where the house is the longest.
Yeah, it's always a bit of a danger playing towards backing. We've seen a lot of players just thinking about the backing a bit too much, being heavy.
Line's good.
Calling this T-line, it should be fine.
Gotta go soon.
Line's getting good. Yep.
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 You know, can't overcurl this one.
Yep.
Starting to really dig
Hard
in.
to T-line. Hard to T-line. Yep. 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 All the way down. All the way down. All the way down.
I think they're going to be fine.
Yep, there we go. One for USA, but it is Russia in the driving seat with a 1-point lead here.
Great sweep.
And they'll also get the last on advantage back as we head into the 9th end.
Pressure on him. God, I thought we got that thick enough.
On Brad? We're close, didn't we?
We were close, yeah.
We're close to getting that double.
The thin double with Jake's.
So close.
Гард под гард. Они фриз.
Yeah, no freeze.
И пил.
Либо взять два, либо обнулиться.
Force the one's good too.
Yep.
So we have 2 ends to go.
2-3.
And it is Russia with a 1-point lead. Also hammer in the 9th end.
Line's great. Looks up though. Take a
It's a little
look.
down.
Positive release. Yep.
Room.
2. Line's great.
1-2.
Kyle Lorvik
2.
is
Yep, go
the lead for USA.
Go hard. Line's great.
Want to put up a center
Keep it
guard
going,
here.
go
They would
hard.
really like a steal. And then try and steal the final end as well. Also an acceptable result would be to keep Russia to scoring only 1. That way USA could go to score 2 and then steal the extra end.
Yes!
7-5.
6 футов!
Кош вес.
6.
6 футов. Легко.
Оу!
Оп, сам.
Сережа,
6-4, 4. Силайн.
ждем пока подсядет.
Силайн.
Come around from Timur.
Сам вес. Типа.
He's been pretty solid, a bit deep on some of his first stones, and this one as well, all the way to the tee line.
Не, нормально.
Okay.
Guys like coming this way?
Your call.
And since USA really want to steal, it's quite important to keep those first stones a bit higher up in the rings so that USA just can't use them straight away.
Race pretty good. Slow it down. Gotta go.
Yep. Switch.
Oh,
Real hard now.
some brush slamming over on sheet B. I wonder if it was not Hans, but Fredrik Niemann.
I think so. I think Sweden was looking really good to score 3 for a while, and something else must have happened.
Yeah, I wonder if it was just an open house draw for 1 and he came up short, leaving a steal of 1 for...
Well, I don't think they stole.
Кош вес, какой?
Ah. They scored 2.
6 футов. 6-4. Фриз. 6 футов.
All right, sorry, just confirming that it was a draw for 2 for Sweden, and he came up short, only getting the 1, so it's tied up at 6 each after 8 ends.
Нормально.
Really tensing up over there.
Yeah, and 2 yellows in the rings, 2 guards in front. USA want to steal the 9th end, that's for sure. And if Alex Svensson, 19 years old, can make it down to the yellows, could be quite good. But this is really straight, and this one's also a bit wide. Rolls out, leaves 2 yellows in the rings, and I wonder if it's time for Russia to start removing some guards. of course, just making sure that they can score here will give them a really big advantage in the game. So just want to make sure that they don't give up any points.
Так тоже пойдет.
I guess looking at the peels here, but afraid of or worried about maybe running that first red down onto their shot stone. See what happens here. Not sure if he's able to get both here. No, too thick. Look at the split here. I don't think I would mind just guarding this one again.
Normal weight.
Oh, sorry. Too many colors.
3. Yep.
I
Hitting and rolling, you mean?
definitely like the hit here, not guarding the opposition stone.
Nothing. High side. High side. Do you have any roll? No.
It's just too exciting this last draw.
Great shot.
Watching 3 games at once.
Maybe.
Right, so Mironov gets the open hit back. Still going to lie to it. Oh, a little bit straight here. Waiting for the curl. Oh, looking at maybe jamming this one.
Ooh. No.
Oh, actually too thin. Goes across the top of the back one.
Это хорошо.
Well, a chance for the US here to come around the center guard. You see, he's not taking a lot of ice, but it tends to curl a wee bit when it
Line's great.
gets closer to the center line. Macaulay,
Switch if you
as
can.
mentioned, he
Switch. Line's
has a
great.
bit of a soft handle, but this time
Needs to curl. Needs
maybe
to curl.
a bit of an in-out motion.
Hard high. Gotta have
Hard high
Go
side.
hard now. Go hard. Go hard all the way down. All you got now, guys. Gotta bury. Gotta bury. A little more.
Hard, guys. Very
Okay,
piece.
that's
Go
good,
hard.
that's good,
As much
that's
as you
good.
can. Hard.
Just a bit
Oh,
short.
you're good. Nice shot.
You know, you'd like to hand your draws to the sweepers, but when you play the straight path, sometimes you're just better off playing them the perfect way, untouched, because it'll get the maximum curl. If you have to sweep the whole way, it tends to straighten out the stone. So at least I know for my team, sometimes we'll be asked for dead weight to get there, just to get the maximum curl.
Yeah, that would make sense in the tricky spots. And Artur Ali, 20 years old. He wants to hit and roll, but he does not want to jam. Won't stick around. Maybe just a bit more weight, because he couldn't really have hit that a lot thicker to avoid the jam.
Even less ice this time. Sometimes it's easy to not trust the ice and just flick it out a little bit.
You really need to trust the broom on this ice.
This time, more weight, so they can just leave it. Should catch more curl this way. It's going to pass the guard with a bit of room. Maybe just a bit too heavy this time. Just going to hang on for shot. We'll have a blank end between Norway and Italy in the 9th end. So Italy will have last stone for that 10th end against Norway.
Well, they could maybe be the team to hand Norway their second loss.
Yep.
And also make sure that there's a tiebreaker situation in the men's.
Okay. Just confirming that it's a tight score at 3 each between those teams. Switzerland just took a timeout. and the 9th end against Sweden. In the middle of the end, really.
And Russia now keeping to come around this guard.
Линия отлично. Оп, линия чуть шире.
They could just clip it off actually
Тимур.
to avoid the steal.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Take the guard off here, and as you say, you'd probably be sure of scoring. And if you're 2 up at the 10,
Давай, давай, свип налево.
you're looking really good.
Давай, давай, Тимур.
This one's not really close to curling enough, and it's just going to allow a little hit and flop for the US. And with that going to be lying 2 behind the guard.
I'd say unless I'm calling right off, make sure they're on that clean the whole time.
If it's outside, don't touch it at all.
If it's outside, I'll call right off.
Soft board. Roll it in there. It's a bit straight air, so if I'm out,
It'd be really great for USA to hit and roll here.
it tends to hang there.
And, well, just saying, if you clip the guard, this would never have happened.
Nice and simple.
Jake Vukic, skip of the American team.
Right off, right off.
Yep. No, no.
Easy, right off.
No.
And
Right off.
Over the top.
hanging wide on the straight side.
No.
Yep,
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 yep.
yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard. Whoa, whoa. Easy, easy.
Don't want to jam
I
this,
got it.
and they won't really make it difficult for Glukov either.
That'll do.
Little set 2 though. That'd be really nice to steal for Vukic here.
Yeah, but even if he steals one, he would have to steal
Ой,
again.
как раз. Да, ошибка на финише. Очень мягко.
Yes. Whoa. Sam, куда? Куда?
Вес.
Freeze.
Glukov's out turns just not curling at all.
Тимур, whoa, jump, whoa.
Оп, 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 линия.
But
Давай,
sweepers
Flims.
aren't touching it, so it seems to be
Свип.
coming in here at the end.
Держать.
And probably done enough with that one.
Yeah, it's in quite a nice spot. It's difficult for USA to steal now, and if they don't get rid of it, it's a lot of room to score 2. Well, if they would freeze it or anything like that, and if they hit it, he's got quite a lot of room to draw.
I don't mind that.
And I'm just going to play the same shot here, just push it back, and
Forward weight, throw it clean.
he will roll to the side, but maybe line 3. Put a little bit of pressure on Glukov, but good thing for Sergey, he's just made this draw. Probably going to
This board.
have to play it again.
Once we get close to that center line, it's tends to clean. I'm taking kind of tight ice, so I have to go on it. We gotta hit it out. Okay, we got it.
Stay close, easy, right off, right
line's
off.
good. Off.
Right off.
Close. Yep.
Right.
Off. Off.
Right off, right off.
Line's close.
Right off.
I think it is pretty
Never,
close.
never, never, never. We got a piece.
Waiting for the curl here. Definitely on it.
One of the double.
Yeah, I don't think the double really matters. 'Cause
No.
There's going to be line 3 here anyway.
Yep, so hit.
Aye, but
one.
rolled to a really nice spot here.
Yeah,
Just if they roll to the side 12, you might see Glukov playing the draw and not feeling as comfortable. And remember, this is the exact same spot where he rolled out against Amos Musana, Italy, to end up in a second extra end yesterday.
Yeah, Don't want to do that again, Glukov.
Yeah, just gotta watch his out turn. Not touching this one too much either, but I think it's pretty close. That's there.
Yep.
Not rolling out this time. Russia scores 1, heads into the 10th end now with a 2-point lead, and the US will have to pull off a lot of good shots to, well, at least score 2.
Блин, вот я вчера не мог так сделать. Я уже 2 раза это сегодня повторяю. Урод, блядь, тупой. А вот щетку видишь, сейчас повыше поставили. А вчера она так.
We are moving on to the final end of this game. USA with hammer. Russia 2 points up. So they're probably going to be quite defensive now. And USA needs to get a good couple of corner guards in play.
Well, the good thing for the US is if Russia is being ultra defensive, they might leave them an easy chance to score 2. But USA can't really afford to make any mistakes. Could have brought that one a little deeper. You might see USA use that as a guard later on in the end. So really want to be even all the way down to the 1 foot there.
Take a look, quick coming back. A lot of extension. Easy. Pretty good. 1, 2. 1, 2. Just 2. Line's great. 2. Over curling a bit. No, line's perfect. Get ready up.
Norway has 1 center guard.
Yep.
And Italy's got a shot stone behind it.
Line's great. Go
Full
hard.
8.
Go hard. A little more. Go hard.
Norway not quite sure what to do. Down to 3rd stones. Have to steal to win the game in the 10th end. The Norwegians. Lots of stones in play between Sweden and Switzerland in the 9th end. Switzerland with the last stone and seem to be lying a couple. Actually,
2.
Yeah, 2 I think. Lots of stones in the back of the house.
Yeah.
And you'll see Russia be defensive here, throwing that stone away.
Well, yeah, there's pretty much everything that is in play is something that USA is going to want to use. So
I don't know if we need it.
they're not allowed to
You
hit.
can go
So
in, it's fine,
just
your call.
Yeah, I don't
put
think
that
we
one
need
through
it.
to make sure that they don't create
agree.
any trouble for themselves.
But again, that's what I mean when I say Russia. If
You got it.
playing very defensive might give up easy too. Let's say this was later in the end. You'd see USA maybe come around the corner guard. They clip the corner guard. USA hits the line 2, and
Line's great. Back 4.
that might be
back
the
up.
way.
Much extension. A little down.
But
3.
there's a lot of shots before that can happen. Oh, this one's on the corner guard, I think.
Keep it going.
Oh, and if they leave a double,
Whoa.
we know what that means.
Maybe trying to tap this one now, get some separation. Oh, just really shy and wait there.
That's okay.
Just gotta hope the double is in there. Well, it's there, but just gonna hope it doesn't make it. Mironov
Нашему берешь, что будет круто.
should be a little bit careful too. Might jam this one. Spin the red one somewhere. What's he got? One.
Thin,
Oh, there we
and
go. Really nice.
it's going to be tough to score 2 now, that's for sure. Now they are. Well, they can keep putting that 1 guard up, and they should for a while before they come around that top Yellowstone.
Yeah, not over yet here.
Something close to that.
Just gonna put up some corner guards. 1 mistake from Russia, they're right back in. Even without a mistake from Russia, they'll be able to, as you say, come around that
Line's great.
Yellowstone
Weight's all there.
later on.
All there. Up.
Switzerland
4.
lying 3
No,
now
right
in the
off,
forfeit,
middle dive.
putting some
Up.
pressure on the Swedish
Right
skip.
Right off. It'll dig. 4. Right off. No. 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 Great shot. Nice shot.
And Frederick Neumann rubs off the centre guard. Switzerland's going to draw to lie 4.
Yeah, that was probably the game.
Well, it wasn't. It's a draw to score for. Wow.
Tough.
Блин, плохо.
Line's great, 2. Wait, you're good, 2. Easy, guys, easy. 2, 3. Off.
So how long do you keep putting the corner guard up here if you're USA? When do you start coming around the yellow one?
Yep, go hard now.
It's maybe the 3rd, 2nd stone maybe.
I could even wait until the skips first.
Yeah, you could do.
Just need one mistake.
Sometimes if you wait till the skips first stone, your opponent might do something different. Not sure if Russia would do though.
No, even if they just wait for USA to come around that, it's a pretty short run back.
Well, it's not necessarily that short. It could be
Throw it the other side.
Back 12 foot.
back 8, even back 12, yeah.
Yeah. Give me my draw weight.
That's why that first shot really needed to be closer to the forefoot
2.
to make that run back easier.
Yep. Yep, gotta go. Gotta go real hard now.
Seems like
Over and off, that's fine.
Go hard,
Keep it
guys,
going.
go hard.
Italy
Go hard. Go hard, little more.
is in control against Norway. Italy's got a stone pretty much in the same spot as Russia has on our sheet, and Eirik Mjøen, skip of Norway, with this last one, is going to try and draw around it. So, not a super setup for the steal there. And we can confirm it is a score of 4 for Switzerland, leading the game 10-6. And Sweden, with one desperate try to tie it up for an extra here in the 10th.
Плохо стоит. Гад.
Oh, never play the freeze.
Да, время.
So they're going to go draw around here as expected. As Norway comes up with 2 deep with their draw. Amos Massaner doesn't have to play his last shot, so Italy wins. Meaning I guess they're guaranteed the playoff spot now.
Well, Norway will be in the playoffs. Canada is now on 6-3. Italy will be on 6-3. Scotland will be on 6-3, and Switzerland will also be on 6-3.
Yeah, so 2 of those 4 teams at 6-3 will have to play a tiebreaker. So I'm not quite sure what 2 teams that's going to be yet. We'll try and figure that out for you.
Нет, ничего.
Зачем двигать, Сережа?
Ooh. And Glukov with a big miss, because that redstone is possible to split.
Into
it's going to be straighter, so it might be a little easier. Right there. Good call.
USA could actually sit 2 here, and they could force an extra end if they scorch you.
A chance. Split it in there. Wait to make it. I think back 4. Yeah.
Yeah, just need to hit this quite thin, roll in, and the more separation, the better, but just make sure you make both one count in the rings, force Glukov to play a difficult shot with his last, and the game might still be alive. Absolutely crucial shot here for Vukic.
Yep. Line's great. Hard. Line's really great. Hard.
Yes.
All you got. Hard.
Hard every inch. Hard every inch.
Hard.
Go hard. Yes, hard.
Hard. All the way, Alex. All the way, Alex. On the roll. All the
Hard
way.
roll, Alex. Go hard.
And he makes a really nice one. Big separation. There is an angle. Glukov's gonna need to go for it.
Yeah, well, Glukov's coming down here. Gonna take a look at the double.
Yeah, it's if you're gonna throw it, you definitely want to have a look at it. If he makes it, he wins the game. If not, they are looking at yet another extra. Remember, they had 2 extra ends yesterday.
I think the double's pretty on here. It's not the thinnest double I've seen. It's not an Al Hackner one. But it's under pressure here. It's very easy to err on the thick side of this double. Don't want to fresh it and lose the game. Oh, Glukov's out turn again. Oh, needs a curl. Needs a curl to get a piece. Is that enough? Oh man. Just enough to remove the red. Arthur Ali yelling at them.
And you know what, Sander? I think we're going to see an extra end.
Well, we have a good chance to play the draw here, but I'm pretty confident that he's going to make it. Oh, what a scare that was.
Yep.
Glukov, you need to fix your out turn. We're running way too straight.
And they also need to have a really good chat and make sure they have some good energy before they go into this extra end, because I don't think they have great memories from playing it.
All you guys.
I'm not sure if Arthur Ali was yelling at him because he missed a double, or maybe just because he scared them that much.
Get here, guys.
Yeah. This, anyway, is the final stone of the 10th end, and it looks like it's going to be there all day.
Can't hurt it, can't hurt it.
Yeah, nice sweep, brings it in. 2 points for USA. We're going to have an extra end. Wow, we've had, I think, a record number of extra ends on our broadcast.
I would think so too. All the more curling for you and me.
Yep.
Alright, grab some water. You do yourself down really hard. Yeah.
Right, so if you're just joining us,
where have you been?
Where have you been? Yeah, World Junior Curling Championships here, 2014 in Flims, Switzerland. Last draw of the men's competition. After 10 ends here in our future game between USA and Russia, we have a tie, so it's going to be an extra end. Elsewhere in the arena today, we saw Canada beat Austria 9-1. Scotland took a 5-7 to win 9-6 over China. They didn't want to have a go. That was Schraller just played his last shot to run Sweden out of stones to win their game. And also we had Italy beating Norway in the 10th end, meaning Norway still alone on top with 7 wins, will be in the 1-2. But will have 4 teams at 6 and 3, meaning, from what I can understand, they'll have to sort out the ranking between those 4 teams on who's beaten who and potentially T-draw. And I think they're going to sort out 2 teams to play 1 tiebreaker game for the last spot. Just unofficial, that's just what I imagine is going to happen. But I haven't looked at the situation. We'll hopefully have the umpires clarify this after the end of our game. Or maybe we can figure out even before.
Yep, here we are in the extra end, and it's Timur Gadchikhanov. Timmy G. Yeah, it's so much easier to say.
Well, just like silver medalist from Torino in 06, Marko Usapavaniemi. He was often called U15 or M15.
What's with the 15?
15 letters in his second name. And not the easiest one to spell either. Starts off with 2 U's and then, yeah, you figure out the rest.
Or not. It's a tricky one. Well, either way, Timmy G, or whatever you want to call him, he does not make the tick shot, and even though pushing that red one in the rings is not the end of the world, it means he can hit it with his second stone. He leaves his shooter in center guardish position, so maybe just want to pick that off instead.
Yeah, you're allowed to hit your own guards, just not the opponent ones.
Get ready. Whoa, off. Get ready. Yep, hard. Hard. Hard, hard, hard.
That's a really nice guard by Lorvik.
And we will see Russia play the hit on the yellow. If they're cheeky, they might be able to try and run it back onto the red stone in the house, but I think the important thing here is to roll off with your shooter stone. Oh, pretty close. Nah, too thin.
It's one of the most powerful voices I've ever heard. This Russian man sitting behind us, cheering.
Yeah, I'm going to record that shout and make a soundboard, I think. I want to be able to play that sound all over again.
Be cool to have him as a commentator.
There we go. They're not sitting far away from us, so if you hear them very clearly, that's why they're coming through our microphones.
Yep, this is the second player for USA, Alex Fenson.
Yep. Easy now. It's all there, on its own.
And they are coming around.
We gotta let it bite. No, no, high side, Kyle. Okay, we'll be fine. Right off. Shrink. You're ready, Kyle. Yep.
And coming around a bit deep even. But get a shot stone in there, now sitting 2. This time it's Dmitry Mironov to make the slash. Most important thing, of course, is to get rid of the guard. And he will also get the side one. Nice bonus.
Yeah, really nice. There we go. 2 guys up on the rafters there with the Russian jackets.
Nice and easy guard. 2, 3.
Guy with the white hair is the doctor.
Line's a little narrow.
Hard to talk about them when they're sitting 3 feet away from you.
Well, at least make sure you're nice if you talk about them and you'll be okay.
Well, I think I'm nice. I like their
You're
cheering.
close. Right in the center line's fine. Off.
So center guard here from Fenson.
Okay, that's fine. Nice shot.
They do have a decent chance to steal here, the Americans. You'll think Russia just be picking off the center guard all the way down to Vukic's last shots. And with that one in the house already, probably going to be able to sit 2 before Gluko's last shot. If you don't make any mistakes, that is.
Турала до южных морей,
Sounds amazing. Not sure what it means though.
No, but I'm so impressed.
Line's great. 2.
Evan McCauley,
No,
American
no.
third.
Two's perfect. Two's perfect.
Just replacing the
Real
guard.
good, guys. Yep. Yep.
Cat and mouse
Switch.
game
Line's
going
good.
on.
Switch. Yep. Hard now. Go hard. Hard now. Got to curl. Hard. Go hard. Keep it going. Hard to curl up. Little more. Come on. All you got. Go, guys. Okay, that's great, guys. Nice job. What I get?
Yeah, nice guard by Evan McCauley, aka next American Top Idol star.
I think he's going to be really happy with that. Both the guards and the American Idol part.
Made a nice effort with the national anthem before the game started.
Yep, and Arthur Ali needs to make a nice effort with peeling. And he does.
Yep.
Okay. Just the same as line. Go peel it off. Go peel it off as long as the line's good. Line's great. A little tighter. Okay. Let's bring it a little tighter if we can. Okay, just clean
on
now.
its own. High side.
Just clean.
High side.
No, line's perfect.
High side for
just
line.
clean. At
Line's
the end, we're
perfect.
gonna have to go. Yep, go now.
Go now. Go now, guys.
Yep,
Line's
keep
real
going.
good.
Keep
Line's real
going.
good. Bring it
Little
over.
more.
Bring it over.
Little more. Little more. Come on. Little more.
There we
Great
go.
job.
Nice sweep, guys. Good job. Nice sweep.
Also a good one, and the American fans on the bench, they seem happy too.
Yeah, the back guy seemed a bit deflated though. Cheer up, buddy.
Can't always be on top, Sander.
Well, there's still a good chance of winning here for the US. We did see Glukov buckle under the pressure against Italy yesterday. And a fairly easy shot to win the game twice in 2 extra rounds.
Браво, Россия, браво, брависсимо, браво, Россия, браво, брависсимо, браво, Россия, браво, брависсимо, браво, Россия, браво, браво.
I'm so impressed by this guy. I could never make a noise like that.
Nice contrast. Nice contrast with the American girls cheering on.
It's actually the Danish girls.
Oh, is it? Aha.
And skip of the American team, Jake Vukic.
Little heavy.
All you
Needs
guys.
to curl.
Putting on
Switch a
another
little bit,
guard,
high
and if Russia takes it off, I think
Gotta
we're going to
bring
see
high
him
side over. Hard high
Yep,
side.
come down with a draw to the top 8
Hard.
forfeit.
All the way over. All the
Hard
way
over,
over.
hard
little
over.
more.
Oh,
Every
needs to
inch,
curl
guys,
a bit,
every
this
inch.
one.
Go hard. Hard.
Not quite there.
And then finish there. Okay, great sweep.
And now Glukov's going to get rid of the shot stone. Because even if USA manages to bury something behind that guard, he's still going to have pretty much the full forfeit to draw to.
Да. Можно ролл? Да, чуть-чуть. Да, нельзя,
Yeah, a bit of a mistake there from Lukic. As Sergei Glukov on his intern this time. On the curly spot,
Внимание.
looking to remove the shot stone.
Ждать. Да, sweep.
Would be nice to stick this one too.
Да! И ролл.
Does that quite nicely. meaning it's...
Yeah, it means if USA just shows a piece of this and he wants to hit it, he can roll off.
Yep, it's a bit of a saver. You'll win in the house just now.
Jake, is this enough ice? This is a swing turn. We can always high side it, finish it up.
Yeah, that'll be more than enough.
Okay.
Make the draw good. Over Barry. We got to be about 2 inches in the forefoot there.
Could also freeze the yellow. That probably would have forced Glukov to draw. If they can't hide the draw here, you'll probably see Glukov pick it off and we'll have the chance to roll out, as you say.
Yeah, either way, it's not going to be that much of a complicated shot for Glukov, but it's still a final shot of an extra end.
Yep, yep.
And those nerves can always come into play.
Easy if you can.
Good close, but really digging in here.
Switch. Very enough. Gotta be 4 foot.
Actually switching now. Close to the guards. Line's pretty good. Will it be deep enough to lie shot though?
No.
No. Just falls short. Bit of an anticlimax. And it's going to be a win for Team Russia. So if you stick around, we're going to see some of the highlights from this game. We'll have a few words with the one of the Russians anyway. And usually the umpires will announce the standings and the playoff situation through the PA system. So if you wait patiently, we might be able to hear that happen. Here we go. Just trying to listen closely.
Угадай, кто сейчас будет получать леща?
In first place with record 7-2, Norway. Second place, record 6.
Кстати, вес хороший сделал.
Scotland. Third place is Canada. And in the tiebreaker games tomorrow, 6-3 again, Italy and Switzerland.
Но ты достал из нас
In
сделать
sixth place,
посмешище.
with record 5-4, Sweden.
Чего?
In seventh,
Я говорю, ты уже достал делать из нас посмешище. Оператор моя думает, что за дурак играет.
Right, so if you didn't hear that, I can sum that up once more. Since we're now just finished with the men's last draw, what we're going to have is in the 1-2 page playoff game, Norway is going to play Scotland. Canada's through to the 3-4 page, but there will be a tiebreaker between Italy and Switzerland, and the winner of that game makes it to the 3-4 page to play Canada. So that's what's going to happen. Sweden, with that loss against Switzerland, will not be in the playoffs. They'll end up in 6th place. And if you wait a few moments, we'll have some highlights. Have an interview with Team AG, it seems. Sara Karlsson is down there interviewing him. So Norway, Scotland, 1-2 page. Canada in the 3-4 page will play either Italy or Switzerland. Those two will have to play a tiebreaker, and the winner will meet Canada in the 3-4 page. So just about to have a few words with the winning team here. As you take a look at the scoreboard of the future game between USA and Russia, the Russians came out victorious, but their spot in the World Championships might be lost, all depending on who's going to host the Worlds next year. So it's kind of tough to say, as that's not been announced yet. Glukov and Artur Ali, silver medalists from last year, couldn't really copy it. this season. It's been tough. It's been an even field. And won't be able to medal again. Looks like we're a bit ready for the interview here.
So, Timur, you're finishing with a win. How has the week been for you?
You know, our aim was to be in top 4, but unfortunately we didn't show our best performance because a lot of mistakes in simple shots. We wanted to be better, but hope next year we will be better.
Yeah, you still have some years left in junior. What's going to happen next season?
We're going to practice more and more to be better next year, to improve our play. So I hope next year we will show better performance.
I'm sure you will. Do you have anything you want to say to your family and friends watching back home?
I want to say thank you to all my family, for all my friends, for the support. Thank you for all the organizers of that World Juniors. Everything was excellent. We had a great time.
It was great to seeing you here again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So there you have it. Russia is going to be better and stronger next year, no doubt. Taking a few look at the highlights here. Skipping ahead to the second end after Russia stole one in the first. And it's Jake Vukic with a tough draw to score 2. Has to go out wide on the straight side of the sheet. But with some sweeping, really makes a good one. Grabs a piece of the 1 foot. A score of 2 for the Americans. 2-1 after 2. Third end is blanked, and the States pick up a steal of 1 in the fourth, but in the fifth, Glukova with a chance to come back. Open draw to score a deuce, and it's all tied up after 5 ends. In the sixth, a bunch of yellows in the house. Jake Vukic under pressure, needing to make the 4-foot draw. Again with some heavy sweeping, makes it there. A score of 1 for the United States. In the seventh, Jake Vukic couldn't make a double, leaves 2 yellows in the house, and again very open draw for Sergei Glukov to score 3. And as expected, no problems from the fourth player. And Russia in the lead, 6 shots to 4. In the eighth end, again, Jake Vukic forced to play a draw for 1. Russia sitting 2 after Glukov split the house. Seemed like it was maybe over curling, but some great sweeping held the line, came down and scored 1 for USA. But Russia in this driving seat, 1 point lead and last stone in the ninth end. Lots of reds in play here, electing to play the hit. Same spot where he rolled out against Italy, but this time makes it perfect. Scores 1. Big advantage coming into the 10th end with a 2 point lead. In the 10th end, we saw Glukov very close to missing a double, leaving a draw for 3, but was just able to remove 1 red. Leaves a draw for 2, however, to tie up the game. And again, we headed into an extra end. In the extra, it was Jake Vukic with his last stone, drawing around the centre guard to lie shot. Perfect line on it, but just didn't have the weight. And with the yellow being closer, Sergei Glukov didn't have to play his last shot. Russia takes 1 and the game, 8 shots to 7. So that's it for our broadcast today. We'll be back with some more exciting curling. The playoffs are yet to come, so thank you for today. We'll see you again next time.